We're in Barbados at the National Stadium for Crop Over 2007 Pick of the Crop Finals. This is where they crown the Calypso Monarch. Tonight performing will be Red Plastic Bag, Kid Sight, who is the reigning king. We have TC, we also have Adrian Clark, and Blood. Now, what's interesting about tonight is that Red Plastic Bag has not competed in 3 years. So they're predicting that he is going to take the crown from Kid Sight. But then on the other hand, some people are predicting that Blood is going to have an upset and he's going to take it from both. So we're going to see tonight exactly what's going to happen.
Here in the world is Pick of the Crop Finals, where tonight, people, there's going to be much excitement because I know you're ready. And if somebody they're ready for competition, say yeah! Lordy, Lordy, Lordy. I'll be pulling up because more people are coming. Because you know, Barbados, somebody got to be late somewhere. We announced ever since we started at 8 o'clock, people know going home, can't want groceries. They could have bought the foolish groceries ever since. Or I could buy tomorrow. Anyhow, people, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's going to be a nice night. The rain is going to fall at 1:30, so I'm going to get through the show before that time. Peoples, before we get rocking and rolling with the competition, we have a guest artist here for this evening, special guest artist, invited just across the border from St. Lucia. Peoples, this brother was a jazz singer all along, always in the jazz festival, doing his thing for quite some time. But this year, the first time they had the competition called the Groovy Soca Monarch competition in St. Lucia. Trinidad got one, St. Lucia got one, it's time Barbados get one, don't you think so? Yes. And this brother entered not only this competition for the first time, but it's the first time that he entered any type of competition. And look out, he's a champion. So please welcome on stage the 2007 Groovy Soca Monarch of St. Lucia. Please make him feel welcome and make him feel at home and bring him on strong, people. Give it up for TJ!
Hey, how you feeling? Rolling down the road, let your hands up. On the road, behind the truck. On the road, coming down. So it's festival again, and we ain't waiting. Flexing in the land again, let's all celebrate. Find yourself a partner, yeah. Time to sweat together, yeah. Bring the music.
Rules. Tonight, I know you got your favorites, but what I want you to do for me is every person that comes over here to perform, I want you to give them a big welcome, a big rousing round of applause. This evening, ladies and gentlemen, drum position number 1, hailing from the Cave Shepherd All-Stars Calypso Tate, doing a song called Columbus. Please give it up for Adrian Clark.
At this time in search of the venue of the Calypso Finals.
Land high, Columbus, land ahoy.
Oh, alas, I made another great discovery. Look at the native. I claim this land in the name the Queen Isabel of Spain, and it shall be called Kensington Oval.
You lost your way again, Columbus, you idiot. Kensington is up here. We landing water for bottom. Furthermore, here got lights. Kensington in that direction. You really don't know nothing. You don't even know east for west. Hey, go on, man.
Columbus life. Columbus life. Columbus life. Columbus life, life, life. Columbus life. Columbus life. Columbus life. So that I believe Columbus was mad.
I discover between last year and this year crop over. Sometimes I feel that me and Christopher Columbus is family. So when I decide to take what the prisoner say, as far as home I set you well at TNA. But I change direction cause that thing's still under review. I decide to drop back to BST and the big up of these from TNT. Cause the outcome of that is of concern to everybody.
Cause I discovered that
Some pages got raising, and some of Hal and Neil and Massey trying to block T and T for profit in their sati. Go hobble, what may not be as hot without its main spices. Since some sort of euphoria has taken over the artists. Pride has a problem with sight. That kid must be frightened as hell. Here for the experiences, Bong and Romel. Misty Bus, Misty C, what is wrong with she? Ronnie can throw a jab with the left hand, and Sheldon should hope that he got washed in the blood of the lamb. Hand not to the laws of Islam and libel, and their formation of character. Tell them!
There's a lot more things I could tell you I discover.
Barbados, thank you! Tell them yes, me know.
Explaining what we are competing for here this evening. We got 10 people, and the reserve is going to get $500. Ain't gonna sing a note to get $500. Yes, guys. 10th place, $4,000. 9th place, $4,000 also. 8th place, $4,500. 7th World is sponsored 2007 Picnic Crop Finals. In position number 2, hailing from the Bacchanal Calypso tent, doing the song called Big Just Can't See. Give it up for the Red Plastic Band!
Ladies and gentlemen, before we raise our glasses to toast this spectacle, this is what Dr. Iris Floretina of the Vision Academy had to say in her citation to the pupils of the University of Cornell.
Ophthalmologists and optometrists, every optician or eye specialist must be making big money in Barbados. As far as I can see here in this country, a lot of people walk around blindly. Eye disease must be attacking us. Or maybe we just turn a blind eye because we don't want to see. But my open eyes tell me the reason is that I'm only seeing party. In proceeding with brilliant from last night, I see beggars and a problem this kind of blindness, yes, we must address. Only let us fade into the darkness in this land. Oh, one eye man can repeat. Far as I can see our legacy, down to the slaughter, that's what it could be. Pull the wood from our eyes, that's the first thing. And then we must keep our focus on the bigger picture. And let them fall. Live soft with the skin. Like a shadow upon the wall. Come on, little boy, my soul. Love the early morning light. It's so sad to be alone. Help me back home to the night. And then they can cheer y'all. I don't care what right or wrong. Look up, I don't even want to stand. Sponsored by South Central Entertainment and also sponsored by Avar Designs. Please, coming from the unattached people, he is attached to no Calypso tent, he is unattached. Doing a song called Man's Love Song. Please give it up for Sheldon Hope. Messages are coming. We must face reality.
A never-ending war is raging. Man is man's own enemy. Man loves to pull down his brother man. Man loves the power in his heart. Man loves himself, no one at all. Man loves to watch his fellow man fall. But man loves to fight and man loves to kill. Man loves to rape just to get a thrill. Man loves to cheat and man loves to lie. No regard for the run and high. A sad state, a sad state, a sad state. Man's love is all about it. A sad state, a sad state. What's a sad state? Man's love is all about it.
He has sponsored seminars for Calypsonians. Mrs. Thompson is the co-compiler of the publication Folk Songs of Barbados and was awarded the Barbados Service Star for her contribution to education. Please give Great Thompson a hand. We have qualified judges, you see. Seriously qualified judges. University lecturer in language and linguistics by profession. He has done extensive research on the expressive folk culture of Creole speaking in the black diaspora communities in the... Sponsored by Farmer's Choice. Sponsored by the Major Free campaign and hailing from the Bacchanal Time Calypso Tape, doing a song called What's Wrong? Please give it up for DC.
Before don't go for stage yet. As your good friend, are you making a unilateral decision? You see? Forget the props. You see that nice crown we can put on stage tonight to impress the judges? Forget that. The fancy gowns that Pauline does make for you every year, forget them too. We gonna mucky on this one. They say, Bag said he got a problem with sight. Well, I got a problem with smell. Cause I smell something fishy. Them got this thing to be a two-horse race. So let me tell you, go and sing your song, enjoy yourself as usual, and make sure and put some money in your bag. Sight.
Stand me how you feel. That's what I'm talking about, man. Listen to this one though. Listen, years ago you used to hear nothing from these. All of a sudden, anybody do it like that. VIP, make some noise. You believe that boy inside it? And he get drunk. Oh my God. What is he waiting at? China? Adventure Car Rentals, hailing from the Hennessy Hit Parade Calypso Tape, doing a song called All Politicians is Friends. We give it up for Smokey Burke.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first in a series of debates pertaining to the upcoming general elections. With us this evening, the Prime Minister of Barbados and the Leader of the Opposition.
You know, people have taken this as a joke, but I'm going to say again, if the Democratic Labour Party is returned to power after the next general election, every Barbadian will get a duty-free car.
Mr. Moderator, I am going to finish this debate right now. That is a wild statement by a wild boy.
You know, Owen, I don't owe you one thing. The only thing I owe you is an Arthur or old Brigham. We find one.
I ain't care what you said. I ain't call you everything but Thompson. Let me drink a drink, buddy.
Politicians go to the same schools and university where they learn to drink weed. There's loyalty. We big up the party. Well, party is right where they just hang together at night. Once you see elections, one set a grandstand, insults in all directions, and we jump in and waving behind. Like to make a suggestion, a word to the wise. These people are full of deception, disguise enough lies. But check.
When we come to party, you throw yourself in the lane. Your hair calypso have money, so you went and sing. You get one or two on call, and just so you claim you know that you have to become Kaiser's next queen or king. But the judges had a different view when they finish score. So you ups and decide you finish, but that is a heap of rubbish. I wonder why you feel it is you that Calypso owe. Calypso owe you nothing, not even applause. No kind of standing ovation, least of all on cause. It's you who stand out there behind the microphone and publicly declare on your own that you are now a Calypsonian without any professional tuition or advice from anyone. So I want to let you know, if anybody or anybody is you indebted to Calypso. I'm sorry I didn't have the courage to tell you this before. Calypso, and all you want is you, Calypso. without even condition, and nobody closed the door. If anybody or anybody is indebted to Calypso, your fans and friends should have
number 7. 3 more to go. We'll be halfway home. In this Game of the World is sponsored Picnic Rock Finals 2007. Sponsored by Star the Town. Hailing from the Bacchanal Time Calypso Tank, doing a song called My Barbados. Give it up for Kids Sight.
Barbados is my land. Barbados I come from, and I like to walk around and see my country. You think that I don't see, and you think that there's one of me. I want you to listen to me, and I hope you all will agree. There's a strong similarity. When I see these central bankers rising up to the sky, I just think of the national debt, how it gets so high. When I pass down Oystins and CDC, can't wear the sand. I just think what the foreigners want, can't wear we Belgian land. And when I pass down by Garrison, and I catch the race action, and I see them race horses moving so fast, I just think of politicians, and the race for election, and how now they want to come, and treat me just like jackass. My Barbados, my sweet Barbados, despite all these things is true, I still love you. My Barbados, my sweet Barbados, look at all the things that they do to you. Barbados is not a word in the West Indies.
like the young the race ain't conk, they want to ban conk. They talk about conk want ban it. You know what conk they want to ban it? Conk only want to eat it. And you know they want to ban bacon too. But you know bacon they want to ban it. Bacon they want to eat it. And now the woman, she pushy. All blood is all is that, she pushy. And you know that women just do that, pushy. That's right, down to the floor. They want to ban it, everything. The boys, the young boys sing a song called New Key. They left the old key and put the new key, they want to ban it. And where you think we learn these things from? They just singing these waffle songs long before we. I grew up a little boy hearing his merry men singing. I asked my lady, what shall I do to make her happy and make her true? She said to me, all I want from you is a little bit of the big bamboo. She want the big bamboo, bamboo. You say right there. I gave my lady a sugar cane, the sweet of the sweets I did explain. She gave it back to my surprise. Said she liked the flavor but not the size. She want the big bamboo, bamboo. And now we got Chinese here, look out. I met a Chinese man called Ding Kong Lu. He got married, went to Mexico. His wife divorced him very quick. Said she want bamboo and not chopstick. She want it big. Somebody say yeah! More finals. Yes, this individual is sponsored by the Customers Incorporated. Also sponsored by CI Enterprises. Hailing from the Experience Calypso tape. Doing a song called Time for a Change. Give it for Eno Bong.
Barbados is in a state of panic. Insecurity, immorality, and immaturity are running rampant. Not even the regional security services can help. We need God. It is time for change.
What's going on in the world today? So many young people, like they just don't care. So much greed, selfishness controlling their mind. They lost, can't find their way, like they're losing it. So materialistic, they want everything they see. Procrastinating, bad decisions making, for all of this taking me. Be it home or fed, so much disrespect every day is all I see. Another thing bothering me, hurting so badly. Crime growing rapidly. Time for a change. Can't take the expletives coming from the mouths of the youth. Time for a change. Parents and teachers must ensure that they know about Jesus too. They are the leaders of tomorrow. Before they bring the country great sorrow. Let's unite and together show the youth the right way to go. Yes.
We got something. This country. Number 10, sponsored by the biggest indoor flea market. Sponsored also by Sam Lane Boxing. Hailing from the Cave Shepherd All Stars Calypso tape. Doing a song called The Bell. Give it up for the announcer.
Arena, built at a cost of approximately $150 million more than it should have been. 275,000 fans, with many backing the blue corner, many backing the red corner, and many undecided, hoping to be included. Now we welcome the challenger.
Go on, test the rocket launcher.
From St. John, David, Comeback Kid, Thompson.
Wait them on. Wait them on. Think we did done.
Three-time defending champion from St. Peter. Been waiting for 5 years. Who will come out on top? By the looks of it, the champion is taking it to the challenger just to let him know he's not ready to relinquish his crown. Nevertheless, David Thompson won't be standing idly by and allowing Owen Arthur to beat him into submission.
Anxiously and expectantly, the BLP or DLP get knocked out. In the red corner, the title holder, 3-time defending, no thought of retiring, Owen battle ready, leading the Red Army, looking for love and leaving a legacy. In the blue corner, the tall challenger, opposition leader, but a 2-time loser. And people say defeat again, for him it would be the worst. It is do or die for David and he must come first. Everybody, when the bell rings, let's get ready to rumble. Ish, ish, ish. Which politician taking a tumble? When the bell rings and the votes tabulated, whose quest for power will be frustrated? And will David wield this pressure? They always stay in pattern. We will find out when the bell is wrong. Epitomize that. Well, politics in Barbados to me is like boxing. On the platform where the candidate Shelly goes, it is accusation, allegation, party business exposed. Gossip and rumor keeping them on their toes. In the red corner, Chinese labor, hospital disorder, media under pressure, breathing and fail. So what is the real total of the World Cup then? In the blue corner, and the white boys together, or is there this unity? As in the time of Sandy, was it the them should be? I get back in, but we see history repeat, with infighting between faction and clique. Oh, when the bell rings, let's get ready to rumble. Which politician bound to get humble? Will Mr. Singer make the crossover follow that what he found? We will find out when the bell is gone, when the bell rings and the votes tabulated. Whose election deposit money will be wasted? I will keep it around in extra sorrow and let she run. We will find out when the bell is gone. If they desire to be the champion, well, politics in Barbados to me, so many contenders. If there is real power, I see Cameron Lashley, this mix with me, even Johnson can play. It will be interesting if it's sweet their way. I said, when the bell rings, let's get ready to rumble. Which politician think will crumble? With shades of black, keep rooting back from finally winning one. We will find out when the bell is wrong, when the bell rings and the votes tabulated. We'll bust it, get the rest of the houses painted, and we'll find out Lambani election night, no legally.
This costume is taken from Outrage Festival bands. It happened in Barbados, a depiction of Barbadian folklore. This beautiful costume is made of pink, white, and purple nylon satin, aluminum and fiberglass rods. These colors are symbolic of the feelings of joy and happiness experienced by the bride on her wedding day. The costume is also beautifully accentuated with sparkling silver paillettes, which are used to punctuate the beauty and splendor of the bride on her wedding day. The skirt, worn by this lovely bride, is constructed from fiberglass rods, pink, white, and purple sparkle nylon. Iridescent bubbles and stars are suspended above the skirt using fiberglass rods.
My name is Anderson Blood Armstrong.
Now, is this your first year competing?
No, actually I've been in the business now for 24 years and I've been to the finals 2 times already. Back in 1985, the youngest ever Calypsonian to make it there, and last year, and now I'm back this year again.
Now, could you just give our audience a brief history of your background, because not only are you a great Calypsonian, but you were with a really good band. Tell us about that.
Yes, well, I started back in 1983 and I did a lot of solo work, and then I started the band Square One back in 1986. Did tremendous amount of touring, you know, have a few records, big songs like The Plumber and Pussycat, that kind of stuff. And here I am back again in the Calypso arena as a solo artist doing my thing again.
So what do you think your chances are tonight?
Pretty good. I think I have a pretty good chance, you know. The competition is pretty tight, and so, you know, we just have to wait until the judges' decisions come. But I think I did a pretty good performance, a very good performance in my opinion, even if I say so myself. And yeah, we just got to see, you know, how the second one goes, and hope for the best.
Well, because there is a lot of chatter that there might be an upset and that you're the one to do it. So,
me?
Yes,
upset?
Yes, you're going to upset the competition and may take it from,
really?
From the veterans. So.
Okay. Oh, from the veterans. Okay.
So I think, judging from your performance, it was excellent. I enjoyed it very much. So I think I am going to say, in my opinion, that I think you did an excellent job and your chances are very good.
Oh, thank you very much.
So we wish you the best.
Thank you.
And hopefully that we'll speak to you again when they crown you.
Right. When you come back, if they crown me, so I should say when they crown me, right? You can call me Your Royal Highness. I'm just kidding.
And I would be honored to call him Your Royal Highness. Thank you.
I'd be honored to.
Hi, we have a special treat tonight. We're here with Rupi at the Pick of the Crop Finals. You're here to support your brother, the announcer?
Yeah, man, most definitely. You know, I'm here every year. Fortunately for him, this is his 3rd time entering the competition, and this is 3 times that he's made it to the finals. So, you know, every step of the way I'm there to support my brother, man, regardless of what happens, you know?
So you must be extremely proud of him.
I'm very, very proud, man. I can safely say that I think this is his strongest year, easily. He certainly is a contender, no pun intended, for the main event tonight. I mean, if you had the chance to see his performance, you know, he was very strong. The animation presentation at the front was very original, very fresh. It impacted heavily on the audience. He delivered his song well, good lyrics. I'm very, very confident that he certainly is in the top 3 out of this first half showing.
And it was a very good performance. Now, do you give him advice or anything in his performance or any direction, or you just leave it up to him?
Yeah, man. I mean, Ronnie is a seasoned performer. Even before getting into Kaiso, even before I got into music, you know, Ronnie was heavily into his rap music and R&B and dancehall, you know, and was performing on the stage. You know, while I was a little toddler, I actually looked to him and my older brother for inspiration, you know. So he does his thing. He just asks my opinion, asks me to help, and, you know, I'm definitely there every step of the way, man.
Well, I hope that your brother does win tonight, and with the support of his brother, I'm sure that he will do well. Yeah. And can we just sidetrack just for a really quick minute?
No problem.
Can you just tell us, are you doing anything new, any new projects coming up? We haven't heard anything from you.
I'm definitely working hard as well. In the last 2 months, I travel with my DJ now, DJ Fuzz. I'm no longer moving with a full band. We've been to, where have we been? We've been to Orlando, Texas. Careful. You all right? Yeah, man. In the last 2 months, we've been to Orlando, Texas. We've been to Turks and Caicos. We have also traveled as far as England for 2 performances. We did Calgary and Toronto for Barbados on the Water. So, you know, I'm constantly working hard, trying hard to put soca music on the map. I'm still very much with Atlantic Records, the record label, because there's a lot of speculation as to whether or not I'm still with the label. You know, so I'm still with them, and I'm currently in the studio working hard on re-energizing the project with them. You know, because I wouldn't necessarily say we fizzled out. I was constantly working on the international market, but in terms of the direction that Caribbean music was heading, the tide kind of changed. But I'm still with the label, and we're still going to re-energize the project and try to make it happen, man. So I'm always working hard.
So we look forward to hearing something from you very soon, because as you say, the tide is changing with the music, but you know, as long as you are Ruby, you're going to be okay.
Yeah, man. I mean, at the end of the day, long before I got signed to Atlantic Records, the Caribbean was there for me. You know, that they made me who I am, and I don't even need a record deal, man. I was happy even before. So if it happens with them, if it doesn't, you know, I got my foundation. But I'm not going to say that I'm not committed 500% to making it happen on an international level and try to open doors for other artists as well. I'm going to give it my all and just keep fighting the fight, man. But at the end of the day, I got my foundation, and that's all that matters, man.
And your grassroots are where?
Yeah, man, definitely Barbados, man. Yeah, man, this is home.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, blessings.
ML Patterson.
ML Patterson. How are you enjoying the show tonight?
It's marvelous. It's good.
Marvelous.
Yeah.
Now, who's your favorite?
I am Blood. Plastic by, and maybe the announcer.
The announcer?
Yes, that's
now, who do you think is going to take the crown tonight?
I think Blood.
You think Blood's going to take it?
Yeah.
He seems to be the favorite.
With me.
With you. Well, you know, it's been a little stuff going on, so I think that you're not the only one that's feeling that way.
Okay, I'm glad to hear about that.
Well, thank you.
Thank you too.
And we'll see you.
Okay.
Remember, whatever you do, your children are watching you. Try and practice what you preach in a positive way, the lives you read. When you read the song, man, you gotta tell me, oh man, you cuss and swear in front of your children. Tell me, what would you expect of them? Drugs and alcohol without one thought of your kids at all. You tell them beware, be careful of HIV, yet you practice promiscuity.
We start with St. Vincent. We got St. Vincent in the house in Lucia, Grenada, Dominica, Guyana. Get a little bigger there. St. Vincent, Nevis, Anguilla, St. Kitts, Trinidad and Tobago, Jamaica, Haiti, Cuba, Dominican Republic, for the red plastic bag.
You fight out for me, listen. The man ain't got no songs, listen. Come out of the air. Listen, I'm from Black Road, you see? Watch me open that door.
Fight them for who? Fight them for who?
Power
then. When it opens, with all due respect, you must stay by again. Look my head, see my head. Unlike child money, I would disappear. Look my head, see my head. You fellas can't run me nowhere. If I was enemy of the state, try to pull me down, way down to the ground, but only God can decide my fate. Just like all the confusion, but who gon' pay for Kensington? Look my head, see my head. Well, I plan to make them sweat, just like all the World Cup debt. Look my head, see my head. Like the cost overruns and the use of public funds. Look my head, see my head. Look, I warned you before, I can tell you again. Don't pull at the door of a lion's den. And when it opens, with all due respect, you must stay by again. Oh, look my head, see my head. I ain't running like a school vendor, and I ain't come with empty hands. Look, I come with all my plans. Look my head, see my head. You ain't the lips so that can stand, not some breakdowns that are banned. Look my head, see my head. Well, I plan to make it some, a kid can't do all man shop. Look my head, see my head. Because you were here, well, tonight you must feel you have to prepare to be a lion's meal. I can eat your raw, you have no respect, you must stay by again. See my head, enough is enough and enough I am. Look my head, see my head. Tonight I don't need all of them back.
Supervisor in the job, and he came to work, and he come in the office, and he fly was down, he forget to pull up the fly, and the secretary looked at him and said, Mr. Arthur, and she was so decent, she didn't know how to tell him. She said, Mr. Arthur, when you left home this morning, did you remember to close the garage door? And we didn't know what she talking about, but he said, yes, of course. But anyway, he bathroom now, he look in the mirror, he see the fly down, and he put two and two together. He said, oh, so that's what she talking about. So when he come back, we look at the girl, he said, excuse me there. This morning when you look in the garage door, did you see my Jaguar? The girl look at it, holler, no sir, I see a Mini and 2 flat tires. Somebody say yeah! Contestant number 3. He is unattached. He belongs to no tech peoples. Doing a song for you called The Call. Please give it up for Sheldon Ho.
I was in the house last night, ready for bed. Suddenly the phone ringing in my head. Reluctantly I answer, and what do you know? The voice on the other side said, this is Calypso. Boy, I'm calling you, 'cause I'm watching you. Observe how
dream. Now what you get out of while I'm carrying tell these boys for me. Tell them, I have great ability and I don't deserve to be in Westbury Cemetery. Lord.
Drunk, I mean blind drunk. And catch the bus guy, the bus back up. You know them mini buses be back up tight. So the trailer up behind one that tight so. And the man in the middle do something, look back at the front and the back, and he holler for, man, I want to be here. But I can't be here, I want to be. And the man behind the daddy, drunk, all the drunk, you know, he tell you, listen, be in the back pocket of the man in front of you. And he look back, he said, I can't do that. If I do that, he gonna find out. And the man behind the other, no, he ain't gonna find out, cause I pay yours, and you know what I'm saying? Give me 3 snaps, no, 3 glasses, 3 snaps. Right, they put it 1, 2, 3. And the man drink all 3, one after the next. The bartender said, wait. You gonna let me put all of them in 1 glass, make me waste 3 glasses? He said, no. I don't operate like that. See what happened, me and my 2 brothers, we usually drink together. But they're gone away. So I taking a drink for them. The bartender said, all right, next week come back, bartender, 3 snaps. The bartender put the 3, 1, 2, 3, man drinking down 1, 2, 3 and gone with business. Come back next week, bartender, give me 2 snaps. Bartender said, what happened? One of your brothers dead? He said, no, I stopped drinking. Corners, man, and the corners keep coming at you, you know. And you gotta turn them on time. And trees don't move when you're drunk. You gotta be careful, man. Anyhow, people, before you go further into the drunkenness, let me continue. Contestant number 4 in the second half of this Cable and Wireless sponsored 2007 Picnic Crop Finals. Passe, number 4 coming at you people, sponsored by Farmer's Choice and also sponsored by the Belgium for Real campaign from the Bacchanal Time Calypso Tank doing the song called I Is a Bajan. Give it up for DC.
But fellas, you can't be the Bajan. But they ain't got no sauce in here. A true Bajan would know you got sauce in your plate.
And a true Bajan like you will want no sauce and don't want to pay for it. Try and pay me my money.
Ah, fellas, you know easy, but number sign up. Go around here, fellas.
Foolishness all the time.
Number sign, let me rest that one, sir. What's really a true Bajan? What's a Bajan?
No, they got things that make me unique Bajan.
Tell me.
No, if a Bajan want to get somewhere, right, you will have to say please for a pass. Because if you say, excuse me, you're liable to think that the body pass gas. And then you will got to ask the police, sir, did you poop?
And let me tell you something. Don't left out the salt meat nor the dumplings out the Bajan soup. No, listen to me. If you're bony, that means you're porky. And if you're fat, that means you're sour. But ever true Bajan know, good flour never sour.
That's the truth. But listen, now, if you ain't got no manners, they just say your mother is a sow. And if you're always in a hurry, they just call you, they say your father is a bull cow.
Joe.
Now, if you're a real Bajan man, and you know how to treat the lady, you know she knows.
You mean like me?
Yes, right, she will prepare your food with enough gravy.
Right.
Because when you get to the sauce, you can say that you're the boss.
No, you know ever Bajan love the cricket. You know that. But don't mashy grease. But let me tell you, you will lard all your and cat spread your tail in grease.
But you know something that's really uniquely Bajan?
What?
Now, if a Bajan want beg for something, they just say, give me a sign.
And a true Bajan know, you can't get sign for nothing.
That is Bajan.
Beijing selling Morby and all kind of robbing the people, but don't care. That's Beijing for it. My God. You know, Beijing end up in Saudi Arabia working for at the palace of a king. How we get there, I don't know. But he in there working. And you know, they got a fella down there, Amid. And Amid and the Beijing make friends. Amid's a Saudi Arabian, he and Beijing make friends. And they're watching the king wife all the time. And Amid tell the Beijing, you see, she looks so good, I would love to get her, she, man. And he tells you about the bubbles, you know, he said her breasts are so beautiful. I would like to get one, I would like to get that. And the Beijing tell him, I can fix you up, but you gotta pay me. I said $2,000. $2,000 and I fix you up for that. So I said, alright, I can pay you. Beijing do some mix up something from back home, something that's make you itch. Put all the little things together, and this thing, a little powder so it make you itch. And he put it in the woman's brassiere. And when the woman put it on, she starts scratching and itching and scratching. And the king sent for all the fancy doctors that got everybody can't get the itch stopped. And the patient easily say he know a man that can stop that itch. He know a man that got special saliva that can stop that itch. And he introduced you to Amid, and the king said he would try anything to stop the wife from itching. And Amid went to work on it, man. And the itch stopped. Then the patient could feed $2,000, Amid didn't give a cent. So I ain't pay you nothing. And you can't turn me neither because you was part of it. The patient made a noise with it. The patient wear Kuso and put some of the same powder in the king underwear. Cup finals, sponsored by Guardian General Insurance, sponsored also by Cave Shepherd, and sponsored by the Adventure Car Rentals. From the Hennessy Hippo Calypso tent, doing a song called Catastrophe. Give it up for Smokey Bird.
Control this cat at all. It like You run. I'm gonna call Smokey Bird for you right now.
Love this catastrophe.
I can live, so I found a pencil job, see what was going on, assess the job and see plenty work for me. She said plenty men has come, but she still got the same problem. Not one boy could get that cat killed, you see. Why the thing must big like a market rat. She want me to kill the cat. I never see a cat so far. She want me to kill the cat. Good thing I walk with my cat back. She want me to kill the cat. When I hit that thing, it hurt a spear. She want me to kill the cat. I tell me that I am beat it with stick. Okay, who will come on, I think I can feel. Then I hit it, pow, 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 pow. I jumped out into hell and back. She want me to kill the cat. Observer, you don't know cat attack. She want me to kill the cat. My death. Pastor say, oh, she getting rough. How I sleeping on the job. I pay you to work, but to the job done. I say, you will pay me, yeah. She say, I just pay you. Hear the cat now and bill me later on.
Jones and things, so I didn't even sure why you do that. And then when they write, mommy, why you bite me? Somebody asked me why I didn't know either. It just can't be hate. And I be thinking, you know, I think things like I was studying the other day, suppose when they get to the point where you gotta use Viagra. You know, right now, I go clear right now, I just eat for Paul. You know, so what kind of I just eat for Paul. And sometimes do a few exercises, you know. But I just studying too, like, suppose now some singers had to use Viagra, what song they would sing? I believe the Mighty Sparrow had to use Viagra. As soon as they kick in, you hear Sparrow. And I feel he was saying, tell your sister to come down here, I got something for she. Tell she is Mr. Benwood, the man from Sandy Grande, she know me well. I guess she already, oh, she must remember. I feel he was saying that one. I feel like Bob Marley had to get some. As soon as they kick in, Bob would change the lyrics. All woman go cry. And if David Rudder had to get some, as soon as they kick in, David would do some low down and said, dear Father, Lord, I thank you this evening for this erection. Gabby would sing folk. As soon as they kick in, Gabby would do so. Woke up early this morning, see the cup, how it grows. Viagra, 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 Viagra. By Chess Creations, coming from the experienced Calypso tape, doing a song for you called Apocalypso. Please give it up for Romel.
Say that coming that boy. You know what? God said there's a bad man, and the boy can't stop bad man, so I got Satan all the way.
Satan, of course. What? You're not stronger? One shot.
Jesus and Satan had a boxing fight. It happened on one fine sunny night. Both of them wanted to be the first heavyweight champ of the universe. The promoter they want everybody know, and spent out on the TV and radio. Most expensive across the whole country. The tickets sell out immediately. It was the talk of the town all across the land. All in the streets and calling programs. Some back Satan, some back Jesus. Other people were just curious. Was Jesus really the Son of God? Or was he man another broad? Other people they tired of Satan tricks and wanted to see Satan hold the lips. People come from the east, people come from the west. They wanted to know who could fight the best. They line up to buy their tickets. They didn't pay about the price. In this main event, Satan versus Jesus Christ.
National and Haggett Hall, hailing from the headliners Calypso tape, doing a song called For the Children. Give it up for Blood.
When parents get divorced or when they separate, something that the coolie child will get over it. But when she can see she daddy on the same mommy weekend, tell me who feeling the pain of these little children. Don't get me wrong, parents can do what they do, but children got feelings just like me and you. Don't mess with their head share equal in their lives. Don't let circumstances cut their heart like a knife. So when we sing in Boran, and when we sing in Wolfland, when we sing in all kind of thing and having we fun, throwing towels in the air, creating an atmosphere. Who in the country singing for the children, singing for the children.
Give it up for Kids Sight.
Well, Johnny, my boy, Gabbers, why me told him to so much favor?
Mommy, you just here trying to write something for, trying to get back in the competition, you understand?
Yeah, me too, but
The problem is, we don't know what to write.
What? When I just had the cricket without a crowd fiasco that just happened, huh? And with the elections coming up just now, when I got them puppets, I mean, them parties out at one another throat already, what all them things I want to sing about?
Oh, no, not me, Bosie. I lost that little ambassador thing that I know get, right? So you see me? A frightened.
I mean, no mind he there, Johnny. Look, you could sing about the police that get humbled by a girl, or about all the boy thing that going on. That's what you could sing about. Or the place in the point, the corporation for banning calypsonians. That's what you could sing about. Don't let me stop this nigga sing about.
Listen. Like my friend Gabriel's here, right? I'm frightened for them kind of topics, you understand? Gabby, I don't know about you, right? But let me get and left from about here. Because you see, you want me to lose that little room I got to chat in when the days come. I get from about here because I'm frightened to talk to you.
No, frightened crabs.
Hey! Barbados! So much things to sing about, so much things to write about, and I don't know what to come with this year. So much things to sing about, so much things to write about. People telling me, I hope you're coming prepared. But I'm getting the LP, say they're ready for BLP. Even the PP, predicted victory. I don't know which one they're gonna win, but I'm telling you one thing. This year I'm fighting for what I can sing. Because the World Cup was a mess, but I can sing it is a success. But I'm fighting for a win. Win put you far behind, but I can sing that she next in line. But I'm fighting for me, and I
want to get back. Give it up for Eno Brown.
Mr. Chairman, sir, I think we have been really successful in our sports. We have Patrick Husbands with horse racing. We have Asafa Powell with athletics. And we have Brian Lara with cricket.
Mr. Chairman, I believe the tourism sector in the Caribbean is in an increase. We have been voted the #1 destination in the Caribbean.
Mr. Chairman, I am proud to tell you that our entertainers in the Caribbean are among the best in the world. We have Rupi, the rising Rihanna. We have Kevin Little, Beanie Man.
True.
Boy, get it out tonight, boy.
Yes? Party hard, boys.
Get your sex.
You sound good, boy.
Mr. Chairman, I have something to say. Son, rolling hills, yes, you got white sun. You have been blessed by the Almighty hand. Yes, we love the children of the scattered land. Caribbean, you got your smiles and unique styles. You're so blessed, so undefined. But lately you behave like a child going wild. Nowadays you behave like the Almighty. Ain't nobody, yes, that's complacency. Disregard his instructions, his words you forget. There's money upon your bread and everything you expect, and it causing so much suffering and pain. Religion only being followed in vain. We got to get back to Jesus the Master. We got to get back to the Creator. We got to get back to the man who can save all away from the fire. We got to get back to Jesus the Master. Caribbean people love every race. Check your behavior or fall from grace.
To capture he quick so and fashion he got Trinidad can carry because he born out there, you know. Or Trinidad carry everything. The carry BSNT. The only way to sign it up now, the man come here, he plant, and so say he can it, we don't care what he say he can anyway. They already got the bank, they got what the National Bank, they got contestant number 10 people. If you're ready, give me some energy, say yeah. Yes, peoples. Sponsored by the biggest indoor flea market. Sponsored by Sam Lane Boxing. Peoples hailing from the Cave Shop All Stars Glimpse of Tank, doing the song called Wrong Decision. Give it up for the announcer.
Soul cleansing blood of the Lamb. Well, our church is too sweet tonight. Are your garments spotless? Are they white as snow? Are you washed in the blood of the Lamb? Are you washed in...
All right. Right now, we don't keep noise boy here. Get dangerous here. Keep some noise boy here. Shut that now. But we can't judge us to go boy here last year, door. Gotta put Ronnie Clark last. I put Kid Sight first. Then judges 6. What am I tell you, say, right? If this year that boy don't win, it can get dangerous boy here. Straight. So boy, give me a light.
Idiot. What you here keeping so much noise about? You keep him noise about Ronnie Clark come last year. Don't tell me saying. What position he sing for? What position he sing last year?
First.
He sang first, right?
Yeah.
Right. He's a Christian, right?
Yeah.
Well, my Bible tell me, Matthew 20:16, that the first shall be last and the last shall be first. So what the hell he quarreling about?
I ain't quarreling. All I know is if these judges don't get right tonight, they get rid of me in St. Lucie.
Yeah, idiot. Anyhow, he pulled number 10. I wonder what's gonna happen. Let me run home and watch it.
The judge's decision is final. 10. Not tonight again. I come to tell them 4 years in Kaiser tent. All stars are now represent. But in the last finals, I come in 10 like Ronaldinho. I hit up the place with both my songs. Presentation hit like bombs. Up to now, how I come last, I don't really know. But I felt a sentiment towards the old guard. All my lyrics biting and hitting hard. Oh Lord, I expose the NCF in their own backyard. So I get a raw deal and draw a bad card. But hear what I tell them. If they feel they can silence me with a just decision, they really don't know this man and his Kaiso mission. Just because they put me last at the National Stadium can't stop this Christian from making a contribution. But if they feel they can prevent me exposing darkness, they really don't have a clue who Ronnie Clark is. For I will return again. I don't have to tell them when. When they feel the heat, they will know the artist. Wrong decision. Church that.
And this place right here, people, is the doing before. Big trophy, just sitting there, big monster trophy, $10,000 in cash, and the motor car, which is valued at $2,000 installed by the others. And now he's going to do the chorus with all of the media. He's now become.
In terms of conducting the competition, though, in terms of doing this competition and having confidence in my material, I felt quite confident that my material could have done it here. But at the end of the day, it's all about how well we do on the night. So, you still have to come in the whole. Now, we knew coming into the competition that blood was strong. Nobody could ride off kids' side. Announcer was good. We had young Channel Hope. We had all these competitors sounding quite good. So we had to come here tonight and I give it our best shot.
Thank you, Brian. 8-time Calypso Monarch of Barbados, the first man to have done it.
Yes! Listen, we gotta be here. We gotta be here.
Yes!
This side.
You gotta carry him here.
Ingrid! I have trophy.
Of course, Barbados time, Blizzard time has again one attendance at night and your behavior, which was very excellent. I want you to know when you're going out, we're going to play this music for you called Ease On by music. And we just want you to take your time going out. If somebody happens to touch you, it's just because they're just trying to get out too. So don't react to it, please. And we got a lot of room on this side over here by Nova Scotia Gate, which is a broad exit. And the one by the VIP, of course. Just take your time with people. The 2007 Calypso Monarch of Barbados, the red plastic bag. He has his trophy. I believe he has his check of $10,000. And he now has to collect the car. The keys to the car. We need to get Mr. Roger Moore, sales director of NASCO, to hand over the keys. Is Mr. Roger Moore here? Roger, you're here, you have the keys? Okay, you have the capture on camera, on film. The red plastic bag.
Giles!
2007, Calypso Monarch of Barbados. Doing for the children, and of course, you open it. The third place to be reigning champion here today, in Cape Side, who did a fight in the White Barbados.
Yes, please.
We're here with Matt Fingo at the press conference. Matt, please.
Yes, please.
Please. We're here with Matt Fingo at the press conference. Can you give us your thoughts on the show last night?
I thought the show was a great show. The Pick of the Crop finals was keenly contested. All the performers did well. And I know their abilities and I know their talents, and I thought that they all did the best that they could on the night. There were one or two that, it was the stage was like new to them, because you perform at a small place, and when you get on a big stage you feel it differently. And to me they held it well. The first four people were a bit stronger, I think, than the others. So, you would expect them to be up there. But I thought it was really keenly contested, and I also like the spirit that they had. They didn't seem to be, I didn't hear any quarreling, any feeling bad. They seemed to be happy for each other. So, and the crowd was lovely. I thought that the crowd was a big, nice crowd, and they were involved, and I enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that.
Now the results. Were you surprised by the results, or was it what you exactly expected?
Personally, I don't get to, because I'm emceeing the show, I don't get to watch it with that kind of eye, like the normal person, the audience who sees it and analyzes it. Because I'm trying to think about what I got to do next, you know. And so I'll be peeping at it intermittently, yes sir. I'm thinking peeping intermittently. And I wouldn't want to make that, I don't ever make that kind of assessment. However, based on the songs, because I knew the songs from before, I always thought that Plastic Bag had the two strongest songs. It was just for him to deliver them. I knew that Young Blood had the first song that was very strong, and the second song was not as strong, but his performance, what I observed, his performance was so good that it made up for it. So I knew that it would have been close. And Kid Sight is always, he's what we call dangerous. He didn't win 3 crowns just like that. I mean, he had this something, to be 3 crowns in a row, you got to be good. And he is good. And he defended his title well. I always believe that when you're the champion, if you're going to lose, you should come in the first 3. And I thought that he stuck to that rule. And the announcer, of course, was very compelling in the first song, but his second song was not really as strong, you know. So that's I don't hear anybody quarreling about the positions at all.
Thank you very much. Yeah. And you are actually almost an institution as far as because you have been a part of it. How many years have you been a part of it?
I can't remember. I started, I actually used to sing in the competition before. I remember singing in 1986. I don't think I was emceeing that time though. I was emceeing the 10th in 1983. But I started emceeing at the finals probably like early 90s or something like that. And I've been doing it off and on. Well, I used to do it on a regular basis, but then I have a problem with cigarette. And that's where the trouble came. They had a sponsor. For 3 years, they had a sponsor called Embassy. And I did not want to be associated with cigarettes, so I refused to MC on those grounds. Because I just hate cigarettes. I hate smoking. I'm against it. And I was telling the children, I used to be a teacher at that time, and I was telling the children every day, don't smoke, don't smoke. And I didn't think it was ethical and right then for me to be going on stage and having to say good things about the cigarette company. You know, like last night I was talking good things about Cable Ready. So it would be a conflict with my inner feelings, you know. And it wasn't right. So I just refused to do it during that time. And it's only after the contract war that I came back.
Well, you took a stand, and that's very important.
Yeah, I am against. They even tried. You believe that those cigarette people even asked me to do an ad for them. Really? So I couldn't convince the woman. I tell her I can't do no ad for cigarette. And then she kept begging and begging. So I told her, well, this is how I got rid of her. I told her I plan to be Prime Minister of Barbados, and when I get Prime Minister, the first thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna ban cigarette, and then I'm gonna resign. And then she got the message, so she left me alone.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yes, please.
We appreciate your conviction.
Yes, you're welcome. Thank you.
It's on. Hi, we're here today with John King. John, please give us your thoughts on the competition last night.
Well, I thought it was fantastic show as usual. All of the Calypsonians gave of their best. I think the audience enjoyed it. And again, you see the experience winning out. You can see where the difference between those of us who've been doing it for a much longer time and the newcomers coming in. But I thought all in all, they all did a fantastic job. And again, congratulations to Red Plastic Bag. I mean, seeing him win again was a wonderful thing because, you know, oftentimes when you've been in this business for such a long time, people often think, well, you know, it's time for you to move over, or you're over the hill and we need new blood. So it's good to see that persons like Red Plastic Bag, who are the masters at the craft, can still make that contribution, that not only just winning, but just being in the competition gives the younger person something to reach for and something to learn from. So that's really important.
Now, as far as the results were concerned, were you surprised at what you anticipated, or did you think it would go another way?
No, I pretty much had it called from top to bottom. Again, when I looked at the performers, I looked at the songs and did a critique of it. I felt that the places were merited, and some people, if they had, let's say, done a little bit more with their songs and with their performances, some of those places could have been tweaked. But looking at what transpired on the night, I was very satisfied.
Now, Plastic Bag, he mentioned the possibility of you coming and throwing your hat back into the ring. Is there any chance of that?
Well, there's always a chance. You know, oftentimes I say I'm never going to come back in because, to be quite honest with you, I have more goals. And those goals, because I'm a full-time entertainer, a lot of the people involved in Crop Over are part-timers and they do it for the festival. But I have to work all year round, so it takes me to travels. I do so many other things that preparing for crop over is a very tedious and time-consuming, thing to be involved in. And so I wouldn't rule it out as, but I would have to make a special effort to give up a lot of the other things that I do in order to be involved in crop over at that level.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being with us today.
And thank you.
We hope that we do see you sometime in the near future.
I appreciate it. Bye.
We are here today with the reigning Calypso Monarch, Red Plastic Bag. Please tell us, how does it feel?
It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling to come back into the competition. I mean, even if I didn't win, being there, seeing the enthusiasm, seeing the people responding, that for me was a victory in itself.
At any point in time during the competition or before the competition, did you think that you had this in the bag? No pun intended.
Yes, I had quite a bit of confidence in my two songs. I've been around that competition now for over 25 years, and I think I understand what the criteria are, and I thought that my songs were good enough with good performances to do well in the competition. So I had no doubt that once I went to this national stadium and performed well, that I would have been in with a chance.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. On behalf of Inside the Caribbean, congratulations on your win.
Thank you very much, dear.
Hope to see you again next year.
Thank you. Well, yes, for sure I'll be back next year.
Now we have somebody we want to bring. This is one of your biggest supporters. Mr. Bino, can you come on? This is Wayne Bino. Every year when Plastic Bag performs, you're always in the audience. I see you and then you jump on stage. Tell us about your relationship with Mr. Plastic Bag.
Well, not only because of our relationship, but I've been coming to Barbados now for 25 years listening to Red Plastic Bag. And every time I come to Barbados, it is excitement and more excitement. And this year, I can sit down. My stomach hurt me last night at the National Stadium. And to be at the stadium for the 25th time in Barbados, God have mercy, it's excitement over excitement. I want to say thanks to Red Plastic Bag, because without Red Plastic Bag, there's no Rainbow No. Thank you, and we're here to enjoy ourselves. I love it!
I think you need to pay him because that was a very good advertisement. Thank you.
Thank you, dear. Yes.